5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
This is Control. Flight D-103 is making final approach. This is a red alert. Repeat, this is a red alert. All emergency vehicles take up crash positions. Repeat, crash positions. D-103 to Control. Confirm undercart defect. Suspect hydraulic failure. Have completed crash drill. Control to D-103. Emergency vehicles in position. Good luck. Thanks. We may need it. This is it.
Gentlemen, the film you've just seen illustrates the greatest danger in any crash landing, and the tremendous fire hazard.
Have you found an answer with Skythrust?
I'll say this much. Our extensive tests have shown Skythrust is just about the safest plane flying today.
Can you elaborate on that a little?
Yeah, Captain, make a statement.
All in good time. I suggest we go up to the roof to meet the designer and see the plane.
Yeah, where is the designer?
Mr. Hackenbacker should be arriving any minute now.
This is Hiram K. Hackenbacker calling Jeff Tracy. Come in, Jeff Tracy.
Go ahead, Mr. Hackenbacker.
I am now entering a London airport.
Good luck, Mr. Hackenbacker.
Good morning, sir. Can I see your pass, please? Good morning, officer. Yes, quite in order, Mr. Hackenbacker. Follow the road straight ahead, sir. You'll find the other members of the party on Building 67, observation roof. Thank you, officer.
There she is, the Sky Thrust. A very nice-looking job, I may say so, Hackenbrook.
The name is Hackenbacker, actually, sir.
Yes.
And I can't really take the whole credit, you know. I only designed some of its new experimental features.
This is Sky Thrust calling control. Sky Thrust calling control.
Loud and clear, Ashton.
I'm ready to commence test routine.
Roger. Permission to proceed, sir?
Yes, of course. Unless Mr. Hackenbrink has any further instructions for the pilot.
Hackenbacker, actually. No, Ashton and I have been through everything several times already.
Good. All right, Ashton. Go ahead.
And good luck.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's line her up.
She looks good.
Yeah, she's responding nicely. Airspeed, 190 knots.
Rotate.
By Jove.
Mach 1.
Level out.
Leveling out.
I just couldn't fault that takeoff.
Well, I must admit to being rather satisfied with Sky Thrust's behavior, though, as far as I am concerned, the full test of her abilities has yet to come.
How do you mean, Mr. Hackenbacker? What's special about Sky Thrust that we haven't heard about?
I'm afraid we can't answer that yet. As Captain Saville said, Sky Thrust does incorporate certain new features, but we're not in a position to divulge these at present.
Well, perhaps you can tell me this, then. When is the Sky Thrust due to come into service?
Very soon indeed. There are a few formalities, certificate of airworthiness and so forth. It should take only a few days.
Thanks. Okay. Hold it, Mr. Hackenbacker.
Well, I think I'll mosey up to the control tower, hear the latest from Ashton.
All right, Hackenbacker. See you later.
At an interview today at London International Airport, no one was giving away anything, but rumor in aviation circles has it that the Sky Thrust has some revolutionary new features. But Hiram K. Hackenbacker, the brilliant American designer and a well-known man of mystery, would give no information about the aircraft he has played a large part in designing.
Does it say when the Sky Thrust goes into service?
Well, it must be any day now. That's why Brains is staying on in Europe.
It says, very soon it is expected that the first flight will be London-bound from Paris.
Speaking of Paris, look.
Say, isn't that something? What's it all about, Tintin?
Well, there's a whole feature about Penelope.
Everyone's in the news this week.
Excitement in the Paris fashion world mounted today. Lady Penelope Crichton Ward, the internationally known English beauty, announced she might participate in a charity fashion show presented by Francois Lemaire for the forthcoming season.
Who's Francois Lemaire?
Oh, Alan, what a memory you have. Penelope and I always mentioning him. He's a favorite Paris designer. It says, it is understood that Lemaire has something really sensational to offer this year. I wonder what it'll be. So as soon as I
I received your telegram, Francois. I got Parker to make reservations on the first available flight.
So you will do this great favor for me, dear Penelope? You will model for me at the premiere?
Francois, I'd adore to. And you know I'm always ready to help a good cause. Now, what wonderful surprises have you got in store for us this season?
Penelope, I promise you, my creations will go down in history. They will be the sensation.
Oh, you intrigue me, Francois.
You will not be disappointed. Some of my rivals would give, how you say, their right teeth to know my secret. I have discovered...
Wait, Francois.
What is it, Penelope?
One can never be too careful. Look.
What does it mean?
You are being bugged.
Oh, I don't understand. What is this, bugged?
Someone has planted a transmitter in this room. They can hear every word we say. I think I may have found their little secret. Look, Francois.
I would never have believed it. Is it all right to tell you now?
No, Francois. Wait. I see. Very clever, but not quite clever enough. Peeping Toms. Your office has been under constant surveillance from a long-range television camera.
Oh, mon Dieu. Oh.
All right, Francois, go ahead.
Good. Well, just in case it is not safe, I shall write it down. I shall commit my great secret to paper. Let me see.
Francois, stop. Please show me that pen. Francois, how long have you had this pen?
Huh? How long? I don't know. I hardly ever use it.
Good. Then it's probably not too late. Now, watch this. Francois, that is what is known as an impressor pen, which can record and transmit anything that the writer commits to paper.
You mean...
Yes. At this very moment, that pen is sending a message to your enemies. And I'm going to prove it to you.
Oh, Penelope, this is too much. Bugs in the flowers, peeping Thomases at the windows, pens that send messages. Oh, I need reviving.
Yes, monsieur, can I help you?
Yes, my sweet. Would you let us have some tea?
Certainly. I shall bring it in myself.
And Deirdre,
Yes, sir?
would you stand by to model the new items that arrived from Eau Claire this morning?
But of course, Mr. Lemaire.
Thank you. These are my two leading models, Madeleine and Deirdre. They will be assisting you in the show.
And they know your secret?
Indeed they do. And this, at last, my dear Penelope, is my secret.
My dear Francois.
Watch carefully. Voila!
Francois, how wonderful.
This is my new fibre, Penelon. I named it after you, Penelope. I hope you don't mind.
Mind. Francois, this is a revolution.
Penelon can be made into any kind of costume desired. It never gets crushed, and it can squeeze up into this smallest space. Its possibilities are immense, as you will appreciate.
Why, I could carry a whole wardrobe around with me in my handbag.
And it can be made to look like any other material. Just look at this. This looks like an ensemble made of leather, though in fact it is made entirely of Penelon.
How marvelous.
Here are some other designs in the collection, all made of Penelon.
Ah, tea. How civilized. Do you take sugar, Lady Penelope? Well, one lump wouldn't do any harm, I suppose. That's strange.
What is the matter, Penelope?
The tea? Have I made it too strong for you? Isn't this lump rather big? I wonder. As I thought, Francois. Another transmitter.
Alas, Penelope, I am the end of my wits. Surrounded on all sides by enemies. What am I to do?
The arrangements for the preview must be changed. We dare not hold it in your salon. The risk is too great.
But where do you suggest? The top of the Eiffel Tower?
That would at least be safer. Now, let's see. There must be somewhere there's no danger of interruption. Got it. I know just the place. But first of all, I shall have to contact a friend.
Well, Skythrust is ready to go into service immediately.
The final tests have proved most satisfactory.
Indeed they have. I must offer you my congratulations once again, Mr.
A call for Mr. Hackenbacker, sir. If you'd like to take it outside in my number 3 phone. Mr. Hackenbacker?
Hackenbacker? Oh, yeah, that's me. A number 3 phone, of course.
Bears out what I've always said.
And what is that?
People with good intellects often have no head for names.
Hello? Hackenbacker speaking.
Hold the line, please. I have a call from Paris. Go ahead, caller. Hello, Hiram. Are you alone?
Yes, I'm alone. Is that you, Penelope?
Yes, Brains.
Oh, great to hear your voice again. Anything wrong?
No, Brains. I've just got a big favor to ask.
Lady Penelope, you haven't explained how you came to know Hiram Hackenbacker.
Mr. Ashton, you must allow a lady a few secrets. Let me just say that he and I are associates.
Well, Hiram's quite a dark horse. Boy, what brains that fellow has.
Brains? Oh, yes, he's got a lot of talent, all right. Now, about this scheme of mine.
Well, it seems a lot of trouble to go to just for a fashion show.
Now, isn't that just like a man? Ah, here's coffee.
Will that be all, monsieur?
Yes, thank you.
Parker?
I'll get you to read it, m'lady. There's another of them transmitters bugging you. It's just started to register.
The coffee pot. It must be the coffee pot.
Penelope, I don't understand.
The waiter planted it to overhear our conversation.
The waiter? Just let me get my hands on him.
You'd never catch him now. And even if you did, he'd tell us nothing. Now do you see how important this fashion show is?
Yes, Penelope, I do. We must switch the location of the preview. Okay. Let's open up the freight deck, Mason.
Got a couple of telegrams for you, sir.
It's always the same on opening night. Everybody wishes everybody else good luck.
Listen to this one. Good luck. We'll be waiting with the champagne at the other end. Hiram K. Hackenbacker.
I just wish he could have come with us on our first commercial flight.
Never mind. This flight's going to be special enough. Okay, let's get the freight deck loaded.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dear, I have the butterflies in my stomach every time before a new collection is shown. But this time it feels like a herd of buffalo.
Now you really must relax, Francois. When this collection is shown to the buyers, you'll be the toast of the fashion world.
Madeleine, sometimes your calmness borders on cold-bloodedness. Deirdre, are the costumes still all right?
Perfectly all right.
Parker, I hope you'll find plenty to do in Paris till I get back.
Oh, yes, m'lady. I never found time to lay heavy on my hands in Paris.
Right. Lady Penelope has arrived. I'd better go and welcome her aboard.
Is everything ready, Francois? We mustn't keep the buyers waiting.
Oh, yes, the airline people have done a beautiful conversion job. Just look.
Francois, it's charming.
Now remember, Penelope, you must go and get changed as soon as we've leveled out.
Don't worry, Francois. We shan't let you down.
Oh, how about the music? Is it going to be all right?
Mason the steward is taking care of that. He's new to the airline, but I've explained how the cues will go.
The Sky Thrust should have left Paris by now, Tintin.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to hearing about the dress show.
Well, we'll just go up to the control tower to pay our respects, and then we'll go down to the runway and meet the plane.
Aren't you excited, Brains? I mean, Mr. Hackenbacker?
This is number 17, called Autumn Crocus. You will observe the swirling pleats and the slim-shaped bodice. The skirt flares slightly at the hem. The entire ensemble, like everything else in the collection, is made of penelon.
Say, this penelon is a sensation. It's the biggest thing in fabric development since the cotton mill.
Number 29. This is called Soirée Écossaise. Number 35, Alligator Attack. This is strictly for wearing after dark. And number 36, and now finally, mesdames et messieurs, may I present to you the Penelon bridal dress.
This is Skythrust, calling London Control.
Loud and clear, Skythrust. Go ahead.
Proceeding now to London. ETA 15 minutes.
London Control to Skythrust.
We have you on our radar. Provisional runway allocation number 39.
Thank you, London.
By the way, there's Mr. Hackenbacker here who sends his best to you.
Oh, great. Tell him I'll see him soon.
Just wait till you see the cute little number he's escorting.
They've got just about the biggest bottle of champagne you've ever seen. Over and out.
Well, it looks like the show and the inaugural flight were both a success.
My dear, what a picture you look.
What a show, what a show. Boy, just wait till the women of the world get to hear about this Penelon.
Well, I must go and change. We'll be flying into London soon. It wouldn't do to arrive looking like this.
Where's Madeline got to?
Oh, I haven't a clue, darling. Haven't a clue. I haven't seen her since the show.
May I come through? I just wanted to say thank you for such a smooth flight. You don't mind me taking a quick look in the flight deck?
Well, I guess it'll be all right. Take her down.
Leave those controls just where they are.
Hey, what is this?
This is just the end of part 1, my friend. Part 2 of the journey is just beginning.
I think you'd better give me that.
Don't do anything stupid. I know how to use this.
Do as she says. She means it.
The plans are changed. We are not going to London.
What's this supposed to be?
Your new destination.
But it's in the middle of the Sahara, miles from anywhere.
Precisely. There'll be no one around to disturb us. Now, set a course. We haven't got time to waste.
Don't fool yourself into thinking you'll get away with this on your own.
Just set the new course. And who said I was alone?
You idiot! This is an outrage!
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. Right. As I was saying. No one in this aircraft's going to get hurt, not if they're sensible. There's just been a slight change in plans. We're not going to London after all. Right, you. Get all those dresses boxed up again.
Boxed up again? What do you mean?
He means, Francois, that he is going to steal the entire collection.
What?
Exactly. This Penelon stuff is too good a haul to lose.
Don't get any clever idea about the radio. It wouldn't do much good anyway. There isn't a person in this world can help you now.
must do something, Penelope.
There is one chance.
Look, Father.
It's Penelope. She's in trouble. I thought it was a little too peaceful around here.
What are we waiting for?
Right, Scott. Away you go.
I'm on my way.
You too, Virgil.
Yes, sir.
I'll contact Alan and send him down.
Sure thing.
Ready for the blast-off, Father.
Okay, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Give me a bearing on Penelope's signal as soon as you can.
Understood, Father.
Where are they taking us?
Be patient, Francois. Help is on its way.
How do you know?
Cut out the cackle, you two. Just sit nice and quiet.
This aircraft will soon be tracked down.
Now, that's where you're wrong. We're handling all radio calls now.
I have a bearing on Skythrust, Father.
Right.
040 degrees. 18 minutes.
"40 degrees, 18 minutes. When we hear from Virgil, we'll be able to pinpoint Skythrust's exact position.
I have that fix on Penelope, Father.
Right on cue. 023 degrees dead.
.023 degrees. Looks like they're heading for the Sahara. Why hijack a plane and take it there?
Look at it. Sand, sand. Nothing but sand.
Stop griping, Russ, and get on that radio.
Calling Skythrust. Can you read me? Calling Skythrust. Come in, please. There's no answer.
That thing's got a limited range, remember? They'll be here.
Switch on the radio. We're nearing our destination.
This is International Rescue calling Skythrust.
International Rescue?
Don't answer that call.
This is International Rescue calling Skythrust. Come in, please.
We'd better answer it. Those boys never give up, you know.
All right. But watch what you say.
Loud and clear, International Rescue.
Request you return to London, Skythrust.
Tell him no.
I'm sorry we can't do that.
I must insist you do.
Here, give me that. And if we don't, what then?
I'm afraid we'll have to take action to force you to.
Who are you trying to kid? Your job is to save lives, not to risk them. Just leave us alone.
Come in, Scott.
I've spoken to Skythrust, Father. But they're not going to give in without a fight.
Well, I have a feeling we can bluff them for a bit. Brains has an idea. He's telling Virgil about it now.
Now, Virgil, what I'm going to ask you to do will sound crazy, but I've a hunch it'll work. I want you to load up a low-velocity, non-explosive missile and take a pot shot at Skythrust's undercut.
Sounds pretty risky, Brains.
Now, don't worry, Virgil. It'll be all right. Just trust Mr. Hackenbacker.
Okay, then. Hire him.
8 minutes from touchdown.
We won't be able to land. The runway wasn't built for a jet this size.
A good try, Ashton, but it won't work. This is Skythrust calling Sahara. Come in, please. This is Skythrust calling Sahara. Come in, please.
It's them. Answer it.
Hello, Skythrust. Is that you, Madeline?
Expecting someone else? We'll be with you in about 8 minutes.
Fine. Is everything okay?
Of course. Don't worry. No one's going to stop us now. Not even international rescue.
Hey, what did she mean? Not even international rescue. Look, a Thunderbird. Wow.
Trying to scare us, eh?
Real close this time, Alan.
FAB.
I've had enough of their little games. Now hear these, you crazy fools. I've got Ashton and the co-pilot right here beside me. If you're still in sight 30 seconds from now, Ashton gets a bullet through the brain. And believe me, I'll do it.
Did you see the Thunderbird, Penelope?
Yes, that's got them worried.
Don't build up your hopes, friends. Looks like the mighty international rescue are giving up. Well, it seems we'll have to use Brain's idea, Alan.
Right. Let's get back after them.
I'll keep in the blind spot below their tail.
Target in sight. Range 2,000 yards. Closing.
Fire as soon as you can.
Steady, steady. 1,000. 800. 600. 400. 200. Missile away.
What was that?
I don't know. We better check it out.
The wheel housing's locked. It's no good. It won't free itself.
What sort of trick is this?
It's no trick.
And it means we can't land in the Sahara. Not with an undercart malfunction.
Don't try and blind me with science.
All right. Get Mason in here. You say he knows about these things?
I think I'll do just that.
I hope you know what you're doing. We may not fool Mason. He could know about the Hackenbacker device.
It's a pretty well-kept secret. I'm betting he doesn't know.
What's this about not being able to land in the desert?
That's right, Mason. How much do you know about Skythrust?
Enough.
Take a look at this, then. Well?
I'm warning you, Ashton. Don't fool around with me.
I'm not fooling you. You see for yourself.
All right. There's a fault in the undercart.
Exactly. Now, if you can tell me how to land this aircraft on the desert airstrip, miles from anywhere, without wheels, you'd better tell me now.
4 minutes to rendezvous.
I'll tell you what'll happen if we try. I've seen it. Do you know how much fuel we've got aboard? Nearly 5,000 gallons. When that goes up, they won't even find the fillings in your teeth. We'll have to turn back.
If we do, who says we can land at London?
At London, they're fully equipped for emergency landings. At least we'll have a chance.
What is going on?
All right, head for London.
Now wait a minute.
Shut up. I've seen a plane go up, and I don't want to be in this one when it does. They're turning back. Tell Father.
Right.
Wonderful, Alan. I've just had some news from Interpol. The rendezvous was with two characters named Ross and Collins. They both have records as long as you're armed. They're wanted for murder, amongst other things. Why don't you boys pay them a call? I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Will do.
I'm worried, Brains. All those fire trucks.
Well, they won't need those.
I don't understand. What is so special about Skythrust?
Just wait and see, Tintin. Wait and see. "17 miles to touchdown.
Reduce power.
Reducing power.
How much fuel left?
Just under half.
Nearly half. Well, can't we jettison some?
Pull yourself together, Mason.
Take her down to 1,000 feet.
Reducing altitude.
Look, about the fuel.
What about it?
Can't we ditch some overboard, like Mason said?
Sorry, it can't be done. If you two are so worried, why don't you get back in the rear? It's the safest place.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
Well, they say the proof of the pudding's in the eating. So here goes.
Well, Mr. Hackenbacker?
We're in your hands now.
Here she comes. There she goes. Take her up to 40,000 feet on 320. Stand by. Detonate. $5,000 gallons. You've got to hand it to Hackenbacker. His ejectable fuel pod to eliminate fire hazard really works. It will revolutionize flying safety.
Are you all right, Penelope?
Fine. It was no worse than 1 or 2 conventional landings I've experienced.
Look at that.
Well, well, well. The 2 brave hijackers. Don't get up. You can just lie still and wait for the police.
What about their accomplices, Penelope?
I'm sure they'll be well taken care of, Francois.
Something's happened, I tell you. We'd better get out of here before this storm gets any worse.
We'll give them a few more minutes.
Yeah, I never liked the idea. Stuck out here in the desert. Quiet! Listen.
Here they come!
Knew it was a new design. But did you see that?
I certainly did. What a plane!
Take her round again, Virgil.
Right. And remember, use a live missile this time, Alan.
FAB.
They're coming in again.
I can hardly wait.
Mission accomplished, Father.
Well done, Alan and Virgil. Over and out. Well, that just about wraps the whole thing up. All the boys deserve a pat on the back, and I guess brains most of all. Well, this hasn't been a day we'll forget about in a hurry. The Sky Thrust has introduced a new era of air safety. Hackenbacker, have you anything you'd like to say?
Yeah. Why don't we all go over to the Starlight roof and have a bite to eat? I'm starving.
And we've still got that bottle of champagne to open. Vintage 1993. The best year for champagne.
Well, come on. Let's go grab a table.
Did I hear someone mention champagne?
Yes, Francois. Just follow Penelope.
Oh, that dearest girl. I would follow her to the edges of the earth.
Miss Kirano, may I escort you to the Starlight roof?
Why, certainly. I'd be delighted, Mr. Hackenbacker.
You know, you can call me Hiram.
Why, thank you, Hiram.